Hey, Liam Ward here at LearnTheHarmonica.com. Today we're learning 99 by Sonny Boy Williamson II on a B-flat harmonica. Don't go anywhere. If you enjoyed today's lesson, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to get free harmonica lessons every single week. So in today's YouTube lesson, we are going to be learning the intro and the first solo from 99, played by Sonny Boy Williamson II. Now, the full song has not just one solo, but three. I have a premium lesson on that, and you can follow the link beneath the video to find out more about that. If you enjoy my premium lessons, why not consider joining my members zone for $19.99 a month, access to all of my premium lessons and tabs, and that's a growing set of lessons because I'm putting up a new premium lesson every single week. So let's get on with the intro to this song, and I'm going to play the record so you can hear what we're going to learn, and then we'll go through it line by line. Okay, so it's just a couple of lines, the intro, so we shouldn't take long with this, and then we'll get on to the solo. I'm just going to slow it down a little bit so you can hear the lines more clearly. So this is 50% speed, line A. Okay, so I'm playing. Okay, so we've got a little bit of a scoop up on the 4 draw. I put it in brackets just because it's very quick and it's less a melodic note, it's more just a kind of a texture that you're adding. So a little bit of a bend up on the 4, and then the 4 draw unbent, and then the bend on the 4 again, 3 draw, and then a little bit of a draw breath, and then just go into the 4 blow. So you could almost call that a slap, I suppose, onto the 4 blow, because you, by narrowing down from that draw chord, you're bound to almost get a slap sound. Or you could do an actual full-on slap if you're a tongue blocker. Anyway, so and then line B we have. Okay, so we've got. So again, a scoop up on the 4 draw, and then a 4 draw bend, 3 draw, 3 blow, and he holds that for a bar. That's what those 4 little dashes after. That's 4 beats, so a bar. I'm putting a 3 blow. I think it makes sense to do a 3 blow at that point. You could play a 2 draw if you wanted to. Wherever you see a 2 draw or a 3 blow, you could switch them if you prefer, but I think it makes sense to do a 3 blow there. And then just a 2 blow, 2 draw, 2 blow, 1 draw. Now they're not always completely clean, those notes. If you just have a listen. So you don't need to get those completely clean, but you don't want the whole thing to be, you know, it's just that little bit of, especially on that 2 blow. Anyway, so that's all there is to the intro. We'll now move on to the first solo. So I'll play the whole thing in full on the record, and then we'll split it up just as we have with the intro. It's a really, really lovely solo, and there's lots of subtleties and little things that are worth spending your time on to get inside really what he was doing and hopefully reflect that in your own version of it. So I'll just find it on the track for us. So I'll skip past the verse and then to the first solo. So here we go, I'll play at full speed. Okay, so I hope that all the different sort of symbols and stuff in the tab don't put you off, because I'm trying to give you as close as possible rather, to the original, and there's lots of just little textures and stuff. Sonny Boy Williamson II was such a wonderful player and had such a great variety of textures in his playing, and I'm trying to kind of give you those. So let's get to the first line, and I'll slow it down. You'll start to hear some of the textures more. So this is line A of solo 1. Okay. Okay. So we've got a little bit of an out breath, just forcing some air out. It's not a melodic thing as such, but just rhythmic filler, as I call it in the tab. And then 4 draw with a scoop on it, so starting with a bend and releasing. And he does some tremolo, hand tremolo, that's what that TR in the tab means. Tremolo with his hands, so kind of just on and off. Sonny Boy was so good at this. His hands, if you see footage of him, his hands look massive, and he just sort of absolutely kill it with that hand tremolo. So we've got that 4 draw like that, and then a bend on 4, and then 3 draw. So. And then back up on that kind of 4 draw. So. Okay. And then line B follows a similar pattern. It finishes slightly different, but if we have a listen, again, half speed. Hear that? Okay. So we've got a little bit of a kind of the same as line A, and then just at the end of it, end of the line, we have another kind of scoop on 4, and then 3 draw semitone bend, 3 blow. And I think he maybe even slaps that 3 blow. I haven't put it in the tab, but just listening back then, every time you hear one of these great players, every time you hear them, you hear something new. And I feel like I just heard just a little bit of a slap on that 3 blow. So let's hear line C. Okay, so this is an interesting one because it's essentially just 2 draw twice. But all the textures around it, you'll see line C in the tab and go, there's loads more in that tab than just 2 draws. But the melody is kind of just. But if we listen again, there's more surrounding it. Okay, so there's a very quick and quiet at the start. Just a 3 blow, then a 2 blow. And then we go to the 2 draw. And he holds that 2 draw for 3 beats and puts some nice vibrato on it. And then does a little kind of out breath to around 2, 3, 4. Maybe 1, 2, 3. That kind of thing isn't an exact science, because again, it's that rhythmic filler rather than a melodic thing. So. And then a 2 draw again for 3 beats with vibrato. And then just at the end, just bends that down. If I slow that down, you're kind of bending down sort of towards the bottom bend, 2 draw full step bend. Just that little texture at the end. Again, I call it kind of rolling off the note. So it's not that's a key note of the melody. You're not trying to hit that 2 draw full step bend as a note. You're just bending away from the 2 draw natural note. Okay, So line D. Okay, so sort of moving back to A and B a little bit. So we've got, again, a little out breath, which is the bit in brackets, and then a scoop on the 4 with some hand tremolo, held for 3 beats, and then 4 draw bend, 3 draw, 4 blow, and then 4 draw with the scoop again. So. Okay, and then line E. Okay, I feel like I just heard something again, an extra little texture. I'll tell you about it when I get to it if I remember. So we've got. So, I think he's slapping a 3 draw semitone bend, like that, and then 4 blow, and then 4 draw with a scoop up and some hand tremolo again, and then 4 draw bend, 3 draw, 3 blow, 3 draw semitone bend, and then slapping a 4 blow. But I think he might have slapped one of the previous notes as well. I think the 3 blow he slaps. Yeah. If you do tongue slap, it's a really cool thing to practice, slapping some of the notes. So there you've got the 3 blow slapped, the 3 draw when you come to it isn't, but then the 4 blow is. And that's really good practice. If all of this stuff is way over your head, you're thinking, what's tongue slapping, what's all that stuff? Don't worry, you can play the stuff just as single notes. I do have a premium lesson, an e-course on tongue blocking technique if you want to check that out, but don't worry, you don't need it. If you want to just get the general gist of the solo, the notes are as I've explained, but these textures are a nice way of really imitating what the player was doing. Anyway, so we've just got one more line of this solo to go, so let's get on to line F and hear that. Okay. So a little bit of a kind of out breath, and then 3 draw semitone bend, 2 draw with some nice vibrato, and then just 2 blow, 2 draw, 2 blow, and 1 draw. And that takes us to the end of the first solo. So that's all we've got time for in today's YouTube lesson. If you'd like to learn 2 more solos from this song, I have a premium lesson on the full song. You can find out more about that by following the link in the video description. And if you enjoy my premium lessons, I have a members zone where you can get access to all of my premium lessons and tabs, and it's a growing collection because I'm putting up a new one every single week. $19.99 a month, or if you get a yearly membership, you get 2 months free. So there's a link beneath the video to find out more about that as well. If you've enjoyed today's lesson, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell to get free harmonica lessons every single week. Until I see you again, enjoy your practice and I'll see you soon. Cheers.